Good morning to whoever eyes and ears run across. God is first. God is real, always and forever. I made it through another night of freeze. Last night it was cold. Um, Thank you, Dan, for always showing up on my platform. God is silent. I appreciate you. God is silent right now. Thank you for the sincerely appreciate it. I totally feel ugly right now. It's like when you really going through something serious, it's like, your mental is still be there because you don't want to lose your mental. Thank you. I appreciate it, Dan. I'm going to definitely post this. I appreciate it in a major way. People playing crazy, like they don't know where I'm at. They always know where I'm at. And I'm on foot. Ain't that song? I never drove a car. Well, I did. I never drove. That's right. I appreciate it. I feel ugly today. That's why I'm like kind of, but you know me, shit. I'm outside with it. You know what I mean? And it's like, fresh out the gate. God's earth angel. God's powerful story. My powerful story, I guess. God's powerful story. Today is December the 16th, 2025. Today is Tuesday. Another day that God woke me up again. 365 days plus. Been separated from my daughters. Never, ever. Guys, people, it's people that have been watching or whatever. I still got my daughter bracelet. They mean that much to me. My daughter bracelet. This is my second born daughter. She's 14. This is a nasty. This was the last nasty portrayal. My heart aches for myself. God, did you know? Did y'all ever pay attention to? Did y'all ever pay attention to the money? Or y'all just really got it? Last night, I was sitting down in the cold or whatever, and I was like, dang, God say, get that money out, daughter. God said, let me speak to your mind. Because last night felt like had one of those moments. You know what I mean? Anybody in their right mind would be spazzing out too, because at the end of the day, I'm still a human. In order to wake up and live every day, I still have to feel. And I know everybody is not mentally strong like I am. You know, it's easy said than done. But once you see someone doesn't value you, it's easy to let them go. I'm here to let you know that stop holding on to people that show you they do not value you. It's easy. I know it say it's easy than done, but think about your self-worth. Think about what they are doing to you mentally and physically, emotionally. And that should tell you something. That's why it's easy for me to let people go. Nobody ain't gonna come into my energy and think that they finna play with God or me. God knows everyone's heart, no matter the words people say out their mouth, even their actions. Did y'all catch the drift though? Do y'all know what this say? God hands is in everything. God cheered me up last night. God say, get this. I've been keeping this for about 7 days now. I haven't spent it. God say, get that $2 out. And on the back of the money, it says, in God we trust. I wish, yep, y'all can see it. It say right there, in God we trust. It's right here. It's on every, it's on every, that lets me know, God, my hands is tied into the money. Wishing death on somebody and they ain't even do nothing to you, and you ain't never seen them, never. That's because your enemies know who you is before you do. On every dollar, this saying, hold on, wait, y'all. Oh my God, look at this. On every dollar, tried to make me feel like I was crazy or delusional or whatever, but nah, not when you sitting there looking at the evidence and proof. You know what I mean? When you can see it. And that's the thing. See, they did all this underhanded and sneaky stuff to think because if I explain this to somebody, they won't never believe me. But it's a good thing when you can see it with your eyes. See, it makes a difference. It says it right here. Matter of fact, that $2, it was small, but right here, get your money, get $1. It's saying that is so scary. In God we trust, because God is truly real. That is so powerful. God touched my soul. I really did. I seen it, but I really didn't. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you got money, go get some food, go get the things that you need, put that in your pocket. But God drawed me to. In God we trust. God say, my hands are in everything, daughter. God say, don't think that. Don't let these people sit up here and think that you is delusional or crazy, because they are. When you can see it with your eyes, it makes a difference. When you can see it, see the proof, visual, actual proof of everything that I'm talking about and saying. So you cannot sit up here and call me crazy and delusional, because that'll make you, they need to be in a straitjacket trying to lock me up in a mental institution and lock me up. I'm following I'm following the proper guidelines of staying alive, and I don't steal, I don't kill. I make it my business to be a truth teller, to be open and honest. You know what I mean? You don't tell everybody everything, you know what I mean? Cuz it's like, But at the end of the day, in God we trust. And that's why I say the justice system knows who I am. Some was smart, some didn't give a damn about God. But God gonna show them. I appreciate it. I appreciate Dan 2355. I was looking for you. Justice for all. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for believing my truth and seeing my truth. I appreciate it. And they still didn't give a fuck. They still didn't care. But thank God. God is truly real. He woke me up again this morning. He woke us all up this morning, living, breathing, moving, walking, talking, all that good. You know what I mean? And always remember, what goes around comes back around. Whatever you reap, you shall sow. Whatever you reap, you shall sow. Never think no one is getting away with murder or lies or slander or try to destroy your character just because that's who they are. Never been dirty, always been clean. Y'all can go check my videos out on my first platform, The Precious Diamond Surviving in the Rough. It's so sad that a person wanna wish death on you and they don't even know you, and they stealing and taking from you and taking a bribe to hack your account money. God sees it all. God will make you think and feel like you're winning. In reality, God holds the true power. God has more power and more pull than anyone on this earth. As you can see, I'm still alive. I'm still moving. I've been through stuff. I've been hurt. Things that should have killed me and took me out. But nobody but God. That's why God has everybody tuned in. Every time I click this button, and that's because at the end of the day, God get what he want. God is going to get what he want, no matter how, the time, the day, the hours, the years. God's going to get what he want. And just to let y'all know this, my inheritance was stolen. It was taken. The justice system owe me. I'm asking and I'm requesting for some money, not even emergency funds. Like, that's how you know God is real. God showed me a lot of things, and my inheritance was stolen. This is what it was about. My dad, my real biological granddaddy served in the military, and I still, with every move, my real biological granddaddy served in the military, and he left me what he left me, and they took it and stole it. This is what this about. God allowed them and God warned them, and they didn't listen. They didn't do anything for me. Those people that kidnapped me, they didn't do shit for me. As you can see, I'm passing the bank and I saw him pass the bank. God say, look up, daughter. And I thought that was him. Y'all, he haven't sent me not one penny. That's because everything that I'm sharing is true. He ain't sent me not one penny. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He did not send me not one penny yet. I've been cold because they wanted to kill me and unalive me. They wanted to take me out. As you can see, send me not $1, not even a penny, not even 10 cents, because they never cared about me, because my story is real. I was indeed kidnapped and my life was taken unlawfully, and my kids were taken unlawfully. They're people. They have a system going on, and if I'm lying, then I'm flying. They be sex trafficking their kids. That's not normal. You put a stop to that. That's against the law. Just like people carrying drugs across the country and stuff like that. They did it to dress it up so nobody wouldn't see or witness or what's going on. But I'm here to let you know, all these cameras tap. You see that up there? That is a camera. My pre-planned and premeditated. In 2012, what happened to my daughter, that was not my fault. They wanted people to see me in that light. That was their fault. They pre-planned that and set that up. And this is why I'm requesting my daughters. My daughters are safe with me. I did not do that to them. Yes, I was there, but if like I said, all the puzzles, they know. At 2012, that was not my fault. My life was pre-planned and set up. They did that to all my kids. All my kids. 16, 14, and 9. I'm guessing I'm the age of 33. Me sitting down, having time to think and putting the puzzles all together. The dude that I just met. Anytime somebody call me Amber, they are a part of my story, and they lied up under oath. See, the reason why they want to call me Amber is so they can get me locked up and saying that I lost my mind. But I didn't lose my mind because he didn't send me not one fucking penny, you guys. He didn't send me not one penny. He probably watching now. I blocked him. I got that nigga up out of here. You ain't finna keep on disrespecting me and playing in my face when you stole money, living off of me. All them people was living off of me. They whole family. They had 3 kids. The people that kidnapped me, they had 2 sons and 1 daughter. And they out here living my life. The life that God has for me. They out here living my life. Going on. If a person can do all of that and leave a person to rot and toss them to the side and not care about them, they deserve everything they get. I don't feel not one sorrow. I wouldn't drop one tear. I don't give a damn what they karma is. They got a chance to see me hurt in the rain. And guess what? God is so real because I made it through a freeze and I have not got sick. Not one time, even when I felt like I was getting sick, I was not getting sick. If you jealous of this, you need to reevaluate your mental health. If you're jealous of all of this pain and all these lies and deceit, yeah, people say we all been hurt, not like this. Baby, I supposed to be running around here with like a chicken, the what they did to me. And somebody commented, and I thank you, and I still stuck with me. I was on live a couple days ago. That is a shame of what they did to you and your 3 daughters. That is disgusting. And I'm so happy that y'all took the time out to look at my videos because it makes a difference. People wouldn't believe me, but they ain't know I had a platform. Tried to garnish my reputation. And they don't even know me. And I'm calling that hoe out too. Peach McIntyre, look, I got on, and this is evidence and proof. I never, and I know what I deserve. I deserve loyalty, and I ain't even worrying about that. You know what I mean? Because I know exactly what happened to me. So, am I worthy of love? True love? Am I worthy of a kingdom spouse? Yes, I am worthy. But as humans, you know, so it is what it is. It's already happening. The kids are already here. You can't erase those kids. You can't erase those pictures. Those pictures and videos matter. And I have a video of my rights being deprived. When I get off live, go watch that video. I'm going to upload it so you can see for yourself. He knew too. I never posted. But now it seemed like even though the truth is still being revealed, it's like nobody knows her anyway. So we just going to continue on. That's the way God wanted. No man knows the hour of the day when he comes. I'm asking for some money. I'm asking for my money. Ain't that something? I'm sitting here asking for my money. This is how you know God is real. And they didn't want me to be right. They put my daughter in the group home, and guess what? I got pictures and videos of my daughter being in the group home. Me to get my daughters. They don't want me to get my daughters because they hell bent on winning. You can't. Let me tell you something. God already predestined, because look what they did to God. They really did that to God. God's road was hard. They really did that to God. They beat him so bad. God say they tore off my ear. Nobody didn't tell that part. God does not have an ear. God is a powerful energy over the universe. You got to make it make sense. Right now, it's night somewhere. And it's daytime. I'm in the county, is Duval. I'm currently in Jacksonville, Florida. That makes you think, what did they do? What did they do with my real biological mother? That's who that is. That's holding me. That's my real biological mother. I had to sneak and get that picture. That bitch that kidnapped me and that allowed her husband to do all that deceitful stuff and act like she don't know and playing crazy, that bitch do know. That bitch being watched on every move she make right now. Let me tell y'all something. I was sitting down at Publix one time. I'm thinking this, I'm holding my sign. Why this lady pulled up with a nice black Buick, a brand new truck. I'm talking about this bitch so nice, it was black. Got out her car, went into Publix, shopped, and came back out. Went back to her truck. Why I didn't record it? Everything is not meant to be recorded. Just know that I'm telling the truth. Went back to her car, her brand new truck, put her groceries in there, and drove off and act like she ain't know me. And didn't say not one thing to me. That should tell you something. And the cameras was just, and I just was holding my sign and I couldn't believe it. And she was looking all around, fidgeting like this. I guess they gave her the clear. They was protecting their image. God sent me to put the fire out, and the fire is out. All these cameras are tapped. They know I'm telling the truth. Protect me. I need emergency funds. I need some money. I need my money that they stole. And that's how you know God is real. This is why they calling me Amber. See that day, y'all, they wanted me to be locked up. He thought he had it in the bag. He say this case is closed. God wanted them to see, just to see. The mask has came off. Not one penny. He drove past me. It was cold as fuck that day. Didn't give me one penny. One penny. Y'all, he didn't give me not shit. And let me tell you how powerful God is. This house is tied into them. Makes a difference when you can see it with your eyes. And it kind of put me in the headspace like, dang, what did they do? What they did with my real family? Cause ain't no way I'm recording and it's been all this long time and I got hella views, you know what I mean? It's like, dang, where they at? I want my kids to get out of here. I want my 3 biological daughters so I can live life, so I can post God hired me for this job because of the things that I've been through. I love uploading different. I can't upload anything if I don't have any money with my ideas and stuff, you know, and that's the thing. I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm in competition with myself. I'm in competition with myself. I'm not in competition with nobody because nobody can't be me. There's only one me in this world. There's not 10 or 15 of me. I love making unique videos, surprising y'all, popping out, using the little emojis and the little things that they have. You know, YouTube didn't have that. When I first started YouTube, they didn't have the little things. It's because of me. because of God. God got that much power. Uh, it sure is sickening. That is so sickening. Not send me $1, not send me not a cent, because they all took and stole, and then tried to traumatize me, send other people my way that they know that'll take the bribe and hang with me and pay them. They paid them to hang with me. Instead of doing the right thing, these people paid other people to get me in trouble so they can get their hands on me. And look how long it's been. I haven't stole anything. I haven't been to jail. Before I steal anything, before when I get hungry, I'ma say, sir or ma'am, could you please buy me something to eat? I ain't asking for no money. That is allowed. That's not against the law because I'm not asking for no money. I'm actually letting them see, like, hey, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? You gonna buy me some food? They didn't want me to be right, but God gonna make sure it happens. If y'all feeling any type of way today, y'all see my cash app. If not, God ain't allowing nobody to really help me like that because I'm right. Because they stole my inheritance. I need it now. I don't want to wait. It's mine. These are my rights. And I want to know what they did with my family. Where is my real biological family? Where they at? That makes me think they killed them all for whatever was left to me. It just made me think. You be surprised. And this is their karma. And you know what's so crazy? Some of them don't even some because people ain't really doing nothing with their life like that. The people that I'm talking about that hurt me and my 3 kids ain't really doing nothing with their life. And they won't even care about their karma. I feel like jail is too easy. It's too sweet. Because they still have privileges in jail. Times has changed. Seeming like they changing something every year in the law. Let's see if I sent my phone on. It's on 53. I tell anybody when I hold my sign, that's why I say anything. Lady gave me 10 cents one time. She thought I was gonna spaz. Hell nah. Do you know I got more change in here? You just completed $10 with that 10. With that 10 cent. I take 10 cent, 5 cent, a nickel, a dollar, penny, any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Not anything. Yeah, anything. Yeah. Small things. You know what I mean? One second, y'all. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Whatever. I'll be back in a minute.